'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that the Redcaps soon would be there. Described as a fae with a murderous intent, the Redcap looks like a gnome, but its mind is all bent. With hunched backs and fangs, a sickle caked in mud, they wear hoods and hats that are soaked in blood. Vicious and cruel serial killers at heart, they slaughter good people and cut up their parts. They dip their hats in blood, fresh dye for their heads, then consume the body and soul to ensure that they're fed. With an AC of 13 and 45 health, they are quite hardy, a mean little elf. Athletics of 6, with great stride and with con, the Redcaps love to take their enemies head on. They speak Common and Sylvan, normal for a fae, and have dark vision up to 60 feet away. They have big iron boots that clank quite heavily, so they have disadvantage when trying to be stealthy. They love to wrestle, so grappling's quite fun, and for all intents and purposes, their size counts as medium. They make 3 attacks, each one with their sickle, which has a +6 to hit and makes blood start to trickle. 2d4 + 4 is the damage they do with this slashing, a range of 6 to 12 on each strike, which can be very taxing. They use their boots to move forward and hit a targeted foe, dealing 3d10 + 4 damage on a failed DC 14 Dex saving throw. The target that fails will be harmed more than they know, for in addition to damage, they will also be knocked prone. Low-level parties, in their pants they will pee, for each Redcap you throw at them has a CR of 3. As a DM, I would use them in a Christmas one-shot, because outside of this, the Redcap isn't so hot. I'd have them arranged in a small little space, like the main room of a tavern, by a roaring fireplace. I'd have them swarm the party, attacking in pairs, in the hopes of flanking, advantage on players. Have one Redcap grapple all your weaker players, and the other use their sickle to cut them in layers. For tankier players, the strat is quite simple. Just knock them down flat, then stab with the sickle. Any opportune moment when the Redcap can move is a great chance to strike someone down with their boots. Have one as a striker who roams round the map, picking out targets and knocking them flat. When someone's knocked unconscious, they're not in the fray. The Redcaps around them will choose someone else to slay. The Redcap is based on border folklore, a murderous goblin that lives in Scottish moors. Known for their deeds, wicked and foul, they soak their cap in blood right down to their cowl. They're fae folk in origin, tricky and mean, but unlike some fairies, they love to be seen. They charge at their prey with strength much more than their size, but can be stopped in assault by symbols Christianized. When comparing the two, they're really quite the same. Similar in stature, disposition, and name. The myth and the monster are both evil and cruel, and the fae origin is kept completely intact too. So use on your players these tricky little gnomes, and see how they fall one by one or in droves. Now I say to you all before I turn off my light, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good fight. If you enjoyed that video, consider giving it a like and giving me a follow. And for more of my videos, you can find me on Twitch @Moglaroo, YouTube @Moglaroo Streams, and TikTok @Moglaroo Streams as well.